4-4 is a notoriously hard level to beat. However, I am not here to help you beat 4-4. Instead, I'm here to help you speedrun 4-4 to hit those sub-minute to sub-30 second runs. Unfortunately, speedrunning 4-4 is not an easy task. There are many strategies that are used in order to kill V2, but none of them are particularly easy. Ironically, one of the slowest methods is one of the hardest to pull off. This method is regarded as the Deadcoin Kill. This method sees you utilising the short cutscene before V2 spawns in order to get 3 coin punches and 2 dead coins out. This can and has been done in reverse, however it's irrelevant on current patch. You then follow this up with 4 coin punches as shown here. After this, you have to go through the phase 2 transition. While V2 is running towards the wall, make sure that you overcharge your pump shotgun. To end this phase as quick as possible, you need to hit him with the KB punch and the overpump at the same time. If you don't know how to do the aforementioned dead coining, I will drop a link below to Herb Messiah's guide. To quickly sum it up, for 0.1 second after a coin is thrown it is regarded as dead. This is where it cannot ricochet. If you chain a coin while a coin is dead, it increases the damage of the coin you've just thrown. This can stack up and deal immense damage like what we see in P1. In order to dead coin, throw a coin in the air, shoot it, and once you do, throw the coin almost immediately. So let's quickly go back over the Deadcoin Kill. The second you reach the podium, you do 3 coin punches, 2 dead coins, skip cutscene, then follow up with 4 coin punches. Charge up the pump shotgun, dash jump out the wall, hit him with a KB punch and the overpump. However, this method is extremely slow and is only used by full game runners due to how consistent it is. This is mainly as the other kills used rely on RNG. These methods are regarded as insta-kills and have 2 variations. Both methods skip phase 1 and phase 2 of V2's fight. This is called the fast insta and the consistent insta. Fast insta is basically irrelevant on current patch. This is due to an important detail I'll cover later. You are going to need the saw gun alternate, but it only needs to be equipped on the blue nail gun. You need to know how to do a Heatstore. This is where you shoot your overheat and switch to the blue saw gun before you run out of ammo. You then need to shoot a saw which regenerates the overheat. You're going to need to be able to do this 3 times. It's important to be confident as you need to be able to get as close to empty as possible. This goes for both instas. Before I explain how to do an insta, I should show you how an insta works. Specifically, what's causing it to happen. Unfortunately, maths is fairly integrated here. Thanks to not a bot looking into the code for us, we were able to find out how a nail bomb works. In short, the amount of projectiles in a nail bomb, when exploded, causes the damage of each and every projectile in that nail bomb to be multiplied by the amount of projectiles divided by 2. In practice, this means with a nail bomb mostly overloaded with nails, can multiply the damage of a saw to do insane damage to V2. Unfortunately, the damage done by this nail bomb is not enough to one-shot V2. This is where the difference in insta-kills comes in. Consistent insta uses a coin in order to deal a little bit of damage to make sure that the saw can one-shot V2, while the fast insta relies on RNG, making sure that V2 walks into a saw before the nail bomb goes off. Both methods benefited off of an exploit where using the weapon wheel when it used to slow down the in-game timer would cause V2's timer to be a quarter of its original length. This applies at any time that the weapon wheel is used. This means if you used it when the cutscene began, the cutscene would last 2 seconds on the in-game timer, or if you used it at 6 seconds, the cutscene would end at 6.5 seconds. Which is why it's important to use as much of your heat stores as possible to ensure that you have as many nails as required. However, running the fast insta is irrelevant on current patch, as it does not benefit off of a weapon wheel exploit, as the in-game timer is no longer slowed by the weapon wheel, which means a consistent insta is generally faster. By downpatching you're able to use the weapon wheel slowdown, but I'll cover that when I go over the entrances. So to begin with, you need to know the general magnet layout. This layout applies for both methods. First, you want to place 2 magnets on the furthest edge of the step. Then you want to land a magnet near the throne. After the third magnet is launched, you need to launch one saw. As soon as possible, switch to the overheat nails and right click. Then follow this up by doing 3 heat stores. This is where the difference in method comes in. For the fast insta, after the third heat store is over, you need to jump, hold weapon wheel and hold left click. After V2 spawns, either slam or hold right click or do both. For the consistent insta, you need to jump, throw a coin, punch it twice, wait for V2 to spawn, punch and then slam. The consistent insta can be made more competitive to the fast insta using weapon wheel. However, this requires a slight modification of the method used. Instead of 2 coin punches, you do 1 coin punch, hold the weapon wheel, dead coin once, wait for V2 to spawn, punch and slam. It's important to note that the fast insta is heavily reliant on RNG. For example, me and other runners only hit it about 7 times within a 6-hour time span. Even with a lot of testing, I have not been able to make it more reliable. However, YouTuber and streamer Wrkk found out that the odds increased if you had your difficulty set on violence. This is due to V2's increased movement speed, which makes him more likely to walk into a saw before the saw trap sets off. I am the person responsible for developments of both instas, so if you have any questions about how they work, I can answer them for you. However, killing V2 is not all there is to the level, so I need to go over the entries and the exits that are available to you. So we'll start off with the entries. As there's no need to explain the inbounds entries, I'll play clips with the subtitles as well as a voiceover to tell you what you need to do. For the easy entry, CE blast out the door, slam on jump pad, slide to blue skull room, whip the blue skull, dash jump to the stairs, land blue skull, slide out room, CE blast upstairs, dash jump, proceed with kill. For the fast entry, line up your crosshairs, shoot rocket, freeze rocket, shoot with mal rail, slam on jump pad, charge over pump, slide to blue skull room, whip skull, dash jump, slide, over pump, slam, place skull, slide out room, CE blast, slide, dash jump, proceed with kill. However, there is a much faster entry available. This can have you hitting the checkpoint before the arena at 4 seconds. This method requires you to downpatch to an older state of the game, as there is an exploit in patch 11A, otherwise known as ZOOMIE patch. This is when the rocket launcher can clip you through many walls in every single level of the game. If you choose to downpatch, CE blast out the door, line up your rocket launcher here, freeze, shoot, jump, unfreeze. If it works, you should fly through the ceiling and go up to the checkpoint at various speeds. Hit the ultra blast towards the checkpoint and then use checkpoint. There are different lineups and different applications of the ZOOMIES, however because it's patched out I will not cover it in this guide. All that's left to cover now is the exits, which have slight variations but mostly stay the same. An important tip is once you start falling after V2's death, press escape. This allows you to move around and shoot while you're falling. There's 2 variations of what you can do as you're landing. In both of them you need to make sure that you're looking behind you before you land. The easy method is waiting until you land to do an ultra boost, while the hard method has you aiming on the green line of a platform, shooting a rocket and freezing it as it's level to you. This method only saves 0.7 seconds, so it's only useful if you're going for the fastest times possible. After you shoot the core ejector of a rocket with a mal rail, you're going to throw 2 coins up into the air, throw the whip out to the furthest hook point, wait until it does connect, throw 1 coin, shoot it. This will kill the 3 enemies that spawn. There's 3 variations of what you can do after this. 2 of them can be done on both difficulties, while 1 of them can only be done on violent. It's important to note that it's generally better to play on harmless, due to the additional health that it grants you. So after the 3 enemies die, pump the green shotgun twice, whip the malicious face, shoot it, punch it with the KB, jump and slam. This is the slowest but most reliable. The next method is doing the same thing but slamming while you're mid-air onto the mouth face, then punching and shooting it. This method is used in the fastest exit that we have recorded. The method we believe to be fastest, you need to overcharge the pump shotgun, landing on the edge of a podium, parrying the mouth face with the explosion. This launches you to the exit platform, while in the other two methods you need to use a CE blast to reach the end. That is every method available for 4.4 in its entry, kill and exit. Thanks for watching this far if you did, and I wish you good luck if you choose to run 4.4. However, I thought it'd be nice to show the fastest clip of each method available, so anything after this point is just a collection of all the videos available, with credit given to whoever ran the level. Otherwise, thank you for watching.
They say money makes the world go around. Shit, that's the truth. Behold the root of all evil, get broke down. Break a move, say what? Don't let the struggle reduce ya. Yeah, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Damn, how will I ever escape? I remember the days when everything was so much better. People only seem to care about you when you make them that cheddar. We never let up though. I keep on puffing the green to ease my temper like a blender. I stay chopping on beats. They know by now there ain't no stopping this beast. I tend to walk when it rains, so all that stress gets no effect on me. 7 heads and spitting audacious rounds with the crooked off the nose. Look for conscious of my face in time. I'm seeing gray and every dollar we down. So get the fuck out the way. We'll never change. All we do is divide.